If the Ukrainian soldiers surrounding the separatist town of Slavyansk were worried about a rebel deadline, they certainly weren't showing it. The ultimatum came and went for Kiev's troops to leave the Donetsk region or face attack, and the soldiers just carried on, manning the checkpoints and controlling the approaches to the town.
At this checkpoint, we are controlling vehicles and possible groups of separatists that might be trying to traffic weapons. Our priority is to make sure that peaceful people do not come under attack from any armed separatists.
Those armed separatists have shown themselves to be increasingly militarily capable as the days have passed. 7 soldiers were killed when an army convoy was ambushed outside Kramatorsk this week. On the separatist front line, the pro-Russians believe the army is wavering.
My personal opinion is that they're not serious about carrying out an attack.
We visited a base in Donetsk itself and found Interior Ministry soldiers watching warily from behind their fortified gate. There were no separatist militia to be seen, but they have prepared their positions too, should battle commence. The deadline issued by rebel commanders expired some hours ago now, and the uniformed Ukrainian security forces holed up inside this base are clearly extremely nervous. But there are no rebel fighters here yet, and for the moment an uneasy calm exists. But at a news conference inside the separatist headquarters in Donetsk, a member of its self-declared Supreme Council seemed relaxed about the Ukrainian military presence.
We don't have too many problems with the Ukrainian military. Our problem is with the newly created militia battalions who are killing people.
On Friday, the United Nations' latest report on human rights abuses painted a bleak picture of eastern Ukraine. The 37-page report details targeted killings, torture and abduction, primarily carried out by pro-Russian paramilitaries.
The report describes the deeply disturbing deterioration of the human rights situation in east and south of the country, the increase in the number of armed groups undertaking illegal acts. The Human Rights Monitoring Mission in Ukraine has been informed of 112 cases of unlawful detention.
In response, Russia's foreign ministry said the report was not objective and it ignored alleged abuses by forces loyal to Kiev. Volunteer militia are springing up on both sides of the divide, and recruitment is brisk. Without significant de-escalation soon, eastern Ukraine could degenerate into a conflict pitting neighbour against neighbour. Paul Brennan, Al Jazeera, Donetsk.